Halsin is one hench elf. I'm impressed. And glad he's on our side. Hey, soldier. About that tadpole. Glad to see you haven't gone down the tadpole slorping route yet. We still don't know if that visitor has our best interests in mind. Me? Nah. Nope. Sorry. Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops? No. No. I don't believe you. They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go!
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked. I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us. Am I not the very definition of careful?
Oakfather preserve you. No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I think I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map. Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove. Korga. The Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. So do I. But one duty at a time. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a Lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Last light in. We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers. The Archdruid at the time spoke to us all, inspiring our courage. He was a fine leader. Once, you could hear nature's symphony in this place. Now, it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
We will leave soon enough.
I can make some animal noises if it will make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger. The Raven always knows. We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer. Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised! The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3, to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything. What I did was wrong, and I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her! That doesn't matter! I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. And for that, I end your pathetic life!
Now this is my happy place. Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are. Time to push my luck again.
You have been judged and found wanting!
The scent of blood is in the air.
am fury. I am death.
I am ready, whatever may come.
All right, what now?
Looks like the Dryder's caravan came from here.
They won't be back here anytime soon. Thanks to us.
Can't keep me out.
Prime spot for an ambush.
How delicious.
Covered.
This feels good.
Nature's fury shall not be checked.
Victory awaits.
won't give in. Very well.
Can't give up. On my way.
My victims await.
The blade will not bend.
Shall we cut and run? On the way.
None can withstand nature's wrath.
I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
What now?
I thirst for combat.
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
Is
that blood? No, never mind.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play! I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Go on, find someone else to play with.
Speak to me.
I won fair and square. There's no point in playing again. I want a challenge.
Though shrouded in shadows.
Go on, find someone else to play with. Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. You can't make me do anything I don't want to. I won't let you.
He's gone, and we need to follow. He'll...
Looking ahead.
Outmaneuver them.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Eat it.
Let our enemy's corpses nourish the ground. I shall not rest.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
Let my name be known.
Yes? Time to die.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
Stop that! You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things. Onward.
Step quick.
Poor fucker.
in our way. Yes.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
On your command. Oloth Plindos.
On the victor's path.
Nothing important is ever easy.
What's this?
Spoiling my fun! Stop it right now, or you'll be sorry.
We shall prevail.
Let me strike.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Battle favors the fearless.
Can't afford to let up.
Well, so much for peace.
I need healing.
Alderun's bones, no! Enemies abound.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. He'd stay with me. Play with me. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
Awaiting orders. Still alive, so that's progress.
Freshened up and ready to fight.
That's the edge off.
I feel lighter. Like the curse just evaporated. What is this place?
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve. Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy. Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
No one stopped me yet.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
I'm ready.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Fuck yes.
Still on my feet.
Time to strike.
Ready for battle.
What's the plan? On I go.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
Gods, it's hot in here. Open up.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Your command.
What should I do?
On the victor's path.
moving.
Bye forever, pal.
What's it gonna take? At least things have stayed interesting.
Making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
I wager. Seems that way.
Careful, I bite.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Wonder what's past this. Step carefully. There's a trap.
What's this new horror?
Those claws look deadly. Stay on your guard.
You're mine.
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Moving to position.
This is your end.
Forever dauntless.
Fresh orders?
Need to act fast. Have to keep going.
do I go from here? Cutting to the chase.
Unleash me.
Time to meet your maker.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ready for another round?
This is my time.
Your command. L'Ilaleur.
I'm ready.
Spill some blood.
Line of Seluna, tucked away like an unsprouted seed.
Another nature metaphor. I admire your consistency, Alson.
When you care about something deeply enough, it consumes every thought and word.
A Selunite shrine, hidden away.
Perhaps they had no choice but to hide.
Forward.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Blackets will be done.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Best get going.
That might be worth a look. The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
You wish to consult me?
Oakfather preserve you. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. "350 years young. I've been privileged to watch saplings grow into mighty boughs. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand, but as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime.
What's that?
Missing. Rascal, brown puppy. Jagoda, black and white cat. Zola. That's a lot of missing pets.
Rythwin House of Healing. Presiding surgeon, Malus Thorm.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are upon us.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Ready for this?
Can you feel death's cold grip? On my way.
Never a dull moment.
Ready.
I will ascend.
On your command. A wise move.
No holding back. Fleet of foot.
Need to stay focused.
Let's go. Watch this.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
Whatever may come, I stand ready.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
Yes?
Focus.
This isn't good. I should get these wounds taken care of.
There's blood in the air.
Survival is all that matters.
I shall not yield. No time to spare.
Time to strike. You bow, or you drop.
Ready for battle.
favors the fearless.
Got to concentrate.
No surrender.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
We shall carry the day.
I will ascend. In my best interest.
The psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.